Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I don't understand. I get that Alec Baldwin and his wife, Halyna, don't believe that he's done anything criminal. I understand that. What I don't understand is the absolute, they're so oblivious. It's almost as if they're living on some other planet. Alec Baldwin accidentally ended someone's life, who was a mother, who was a wife, who had a life, friends, family. Almost certainly, I can't speak for them, obviously. I have no clue. I couldn't imagine, everyone can imagine what they're going through. Except, apparently, Halyna and Alec Baldwin. What is this obsession with social media? I wasn't going to do this because I've only done one segment on Halyna Baldwin. I don't really like the whole thing with the accent. That's another topic altogether. Does it make any sense? Is it just, it's like, in terms of the decency and morality and civility and all the wonderful morally superior sensibilities that Alec Baldwin claims to uphold, or morally superior, wonderful, morally superior liberal Democrats like Alec Baldwin, does he not have a modicum, just the slightest sense of decency to simply get off social media and stop showing the world he and his wife are always on social media. She's on Instagram all the time, showing pictures, and there's a Daily Mail article, and it's like Halyna Baldwin's Instagram posts raise eyebrows as an investigation into Rust. Shooting continues. What is the point here? Are you trying to tell the world you're two maniacs? We get that you have a wonderful, beautiful family, and you're thriving. Wonderful. God bless you both. Do you have to, completely ignore the fact that Alec Baldwin accidentally ended someone's life? That people are mourning now? Again, I am not speaking on anyone's behalf. I have no ability to. I'm only giving my thoughts. But have you ever seen something so bizarre or disrespectful in your life? Here's a man who almost certainly will get involuntary manslaughter charges from law enforcement in Santa Fe. Here's a man who pulled the hammer back of a Colt 45, accidentally aimed and fired a round that hit the cinematographer in her midsection, ended up in the shoulder of the director standing behind her over her shoulder, which makes no sense. Here's an executive producer who filmed a tech prep or a rehearsal where the scene didn't involve him firing a weapon, but he did anyway. This was hours after a protest, and I wasn't of camera crew who were protesting safety conditions, so they walked off the set. This does not happen. It wasn't a well-oiled crew. He lied about that. It wasn't. He's probably lying to the Santa Fe police every single day he speaks with them. It doesn't take Columbo or a rocket scientist or Sherlock Holmes to realize that something criminal took place. Whether it was Alec Baldwin's fault in terms of a criminal charge, that's yet to be determined. Very likely it is. But I wasn't going to do this segment. I was I did my stock market crash segment prior to this one. I'm just going to, it's Thanksgiving evening. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving and God bless you all. And thank you for the kind words. I was you know what? I'm not going to do any more segments for tonight. And then I just clicked, wanted to see latest Alec Baldwin news so I could cover the ongoing saga. I'm just looking it over. And Instagram posts, Halyna Baldwin, Instagram posts, and it's we get it. Everyone knows that you have a beautiful family. Congratulations. God bless you. Fantastic. Your husband, Mrs. Baldwin, just ended someone's life. Can you take 1 month off of social media? Can you take 1 month off? How about 2 weeks? How about 3 weeks? How about 1 month? Try 1 month. Just 1 month. It's not going to hurt you. 1 month off of Instagram? Because we already know Alec Baldwin tweeted out to the world that he didn't check the firearm himself like a complete imbecile. He thought he was like the smartest man on the planet. Like, he's, the assistant director gave me a firearm. You should have checked yourself. You knew there were live rounds. The stunt double fired 2 live rounds 5 days before you ended somebody's life accidentally. What a complete imbecile. So he could have checked himself. He should have checked himself. The armorer wasn't there, and I agree with the attorneys for the armorer. Alec Baldwin and a bunch of people, they were probably setting up and framing the armorer. And, of course, the assistant director and the armorer should have known what was going on, but she wasn't in the church, and it wasn't the assistant director's job to even check the firearm, according to his attorneys. But see, again, like, I talk, everything I say is public record knowledge, reporting, journalism. It's in a meticulous manner, stated below in the description section, in a meticulous manner. The bizarre thing here is that, are they completely and utterly oblivious to the fact that somebody allegedly close to them, like a family that they care so much about, is mourning, and they're, like, flaunting or showing off or displaying to the world how happy they are? It's their right to do so. It is a display, it's like a nauseating display of 2 people who are completely oblivious to basic common sense. You can't say that you care so much and your heart aches and you're so sad and all this stuff, and you're like on Instagram all the time. What's the point? You trying to show everyone how innocent you definitely are? Because if anyone who understands anything that is going on with the police investigation knows a crime occurred. Whether because Alec Baldwin has money or fame or influence, or he's a good Democrat, if he gets away with criminal charges, without criminal charges, when anyone in his position would very likely receive criminal charges, that's yet to be determined. But what's the point in continuing business as usual on social media, Instagram, and Twitter? What is the point? This is the same person that spent 4 years talking about, morality and decency and civility and democracy, and Trump is a bad person, he's a horrible human being, and all of this stuff. And it's like, I'm not getting into the specific Instagram posts because, you know what, his family, like, I don't want to, what's the point of posting personal, happy, wonderful photos when your husband has just ended someone's life and you know a family is mourning because of your husband's complete and utter incompetence? What is the point? This is like one of the nasty things about social media. Instagram and Twitter and Facebook are completely worthless, like, alternate realities, cyber realities that never lead to any good. Anyway, this is the site, I've only done 2 posts on Halyna Baldwin, only because I find it so bizarre that she continues to be on Instagram while she knows very well another family is mourning because of her husband's incompetence. And it's like a complete and utter disconnect. You can't take a month off. Not 1 month. Wait a month. Wait a month. You can't take a month off. You can't take a month off? Great. You're beautiful. God bless you both. Your family's fantastic. Okay, great. Nobody wishes you anything bad, but do you have to flaunt? And do you have to, like, have this display of, while you know a family is going through, hell on earth? That's unbelievable. Give me your thoughts below. Something's a little bizarre here. Little bizarre. Little bizarre. Something makes no sense. Give me your thoughts below. There's going to be a devastating stock market crash. On a happier note, there's going to be a devastating stock market crash. Read my article in The Federalist and subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. If you want to support my work, my Patreon is below.